Is it rolling?
Yeah, it's recording.
Right, we are back again, R2D Tech, and we're doing a review on the Samsung Gear S3. It's a smartwatch. It's probably smarter than you. No.
So, my job today is to inform you, my viewers, about the design on the Gear S3. Unlike my colleague, I'm not an idiot, and therefore I have an appreciation for aesthetics, design, something which he doesn't care about. He's like a robot. So, what I'm going to be talking about is, first of all, the rotating wheel. You use this on the watch to scroll through apps, scroll through messages, for example. And this is really intuitive because that's how we've always used watches. They've always had that rotating wheel on the wrist, which is really clever, unlike what Apple have done. Apple have also been doing a similar thing, but instead of having the whole wheel rotate, they've used the side wheel, which normally adjusts the time to scroll through things. This watch comes in two editions. The first one is the Frontier, which is more like a sporty sort of watch, but then again costs exactly the same amount as the Classic, which is a silver metallic looking watch. The Frontier has a black glossy colour compared to the Classic's silver and more matte colour. Also, the Frontier has more sporty buttons on the side compared to the Classic, which has those classic knobs on the side, which I think might have a function. The thing is, guys, if you're like me and you're sophisticated, intelligent, and pleased by aesthetics, you're going to be interested in hearing about the types of straps you can get on this watch. Stop! You're going to be interested in hearing about the types of straps. Please. First of all, you have the silicone straps. You get these in three colours, either black, green or red. They're probably the most comfortable, and other YouTubers like Casey Neistat use these on their Gear S3 watches, probably because he runs a lot. So if you'd like to wear this watch in many different occasions, the sporty strap is probably the best to go for. The next one which they offer is the Classic leather. Now, this is probably best if you're going out for dinner or something, and obviously these straps are interchangeable, so you can buy more than one and just change it over when you want. But I really like the Classic strap. This one comes in black, blue or green. The green isn't exactly a vibrant green, it's more like a sort of toned down green, so it's not ridiculous when you wear it in public. You get one more option with this watch, strap wise. This is a type of leather which looks like alligator skin, which is really cool and really trendy, and you can get this in black, brown or red, so it can suit any occasion. Personally, I would go with the sporty silicone strap because I like to take my watches to the gym and I don't wear really classical clothes, as you can see with my MKBHD merch, and therefore the sporty strap would suit all occasions, preferably in black. Now I'm going to hand back to my colleague who's actually...
Actually, that's offensive. Software. It's soft. Okay. Well, basically, I always like to think of software as like, you know, the cranks in the machine. Like, if you can imagine, like, the cranks, the cranking up and just like... The apps, apparently, there are over 10,000 apps you can use and download directly onto the Gear S3, which is pretty impressive. I endorse it. I like it. I would get it if it weren't for the price tag, which we'll discuss later, which is ridiculous, in my opinion. Maps, you can get maps on it. You can do things like, you know, make calls, make texts, socialize. You can also listen to music via Bluetooth. It doesn't have a headphone jack, so you have to have Bluetooth earphones or headphones. I mean, it's ridiculous. We have to pay like £50 extra. Like, you know, you just feel like your pockets are gonna be empty. Like, you know, you'll be like, there's no one in there. No, there's no one in your pockets. It also has S Voice, which is like before Bixby. I mean, I don't know why they didn't put Bixby in. Why isn't Bixby is just dead now? Anyway, one of the main features of smartwatches is fitness. Fitness. We all need it, but no one wants to do it. No one wants to run around with a like monitor strapped to your arm. No. You don't want that. But anyway, they did it. So it has a heart rate monitor. It has that heart rate monitor. You can like calculate whether you're sitting down, standing up. Like it can calculate how many steps you've got. I don't know how. Still don't know how it works. You know, how does that work? The vibrations, the distance. What?
Gyroscope.
Oh.
And GPS.
Really?
Just
fine. Apparently it works through gyroscopes and GPS. Who knew? But one thing I want to address is like, why do you need to know whether you're sitting down or standing up? Do you need something on your wrist to tell you if you're doing it? Do you not know? It also has an atmospheric pressure monitor because people want to know like what the weather's gonna be. It can calculate the weather apparently. I'm not too sure, but you know. I mean, I always used to calculate the weather by whether the cows were sitting down or standing up. Moo.
One thing which my colleague failed to mention is the hardware on this device, which technically makes it what it is. So, allow me to fill in for his negligence. So, according to Samsung, which I'm a bit skeptical about, they say that the watch will last 4 days in one charge, and they say this because they have a system which uses energy from movement, kinetic energy, and converts it back into chemical energy to recharge the battery. Obviously this can't last longer than 4 days because it's not that efficient, but that means that you can get way more battery life than you could on an Apple Watch, supposedly. Either way, you get fast wireless charging, like with the Apple Watch, and therefore charging it up shouldn't be a hassle anyway. One thing which is a trend with Samsung actually is the water resistance and dust resistance. It actually has an IP68 rating like their latest S9 phone. And this allows you to go up to 1.5 meters into water for half an hour according to them. Obviously they do say on their website that they recommend you don't do this, and they don't cover any damage from water in their guarantee, which is really dodgy. I want you to address that, Samsung, if you're watching. One-on-one. The point is, guys, this watch is good, but is a watch worth £300? A smartwatch. Technically, many people think that this watch beats the Apple Watch. I'm not sure about the Series 3 though, and we might make a video comparing the two in the future. Tell us what you think in the comments section. We'd like to know. I'd like to know. Smartwatches do cost £300 if you want the top of the top, but personally I don't think any smartwatch is worth this amount of money, because despite some of the features, you have these features on your phone. Why not just take your phone out your pocket and use it? I don't know, I'm not lazy like that. The point is, this is R2D Tech, this is the best channel in the world, you're gonna subscribe, you're gonna like, and we're gonna peace out.